Tip number 1. You are not just reading a story when your kids are little. You are putting on a show. Vary your intonation. I'm sure you've noticed that when our kids are most engaged, it's because of a video, or they're watching a familiar character like Miss Rachel or Blippi, and you might have noticed that those characters really vary their intonation a lot. So do this. Speak in an exaggerated tone. Take on the voices. Get excited. This is your chance to bring out that inner theater geek from high school or your inner desire to be a movie star. For babies or for very early readers, use interactive books. Lift the flat books, book with tactile pieces where they can move and touch, hold, and crinkle. Go off their lead. If they're interested in a page and they're looking at it for a longer period of time, keep that page open. See how long they can pay attention to it and really steady it. See if they try to say something about it. If they're ready to move on to something else, pick up the pace. Follow those cues. Take the wins where you can. Stories that rhyme are more likely to engage young listeners. They tune into the way that it sounds kind of different, kind of funny, especially if you can keep the pacing quickly and make the rhymes more pronounced. Your kids are more likely to pay attention to simple, short stories that rhyme. Select stories that align with your child's attention span. So if your child is really struggling to attend to a story, pick something short. Read it quickly. Have them take the successes where they can. Use this time to connect with your child, right? If you can get their attention in a social way to link it to the story or build that in as part of your routine, do that. If your child has a bit of a longer attention span, pick a longer story. I know sometimes the long bedtimes are not our favorite thing, but we do still need to read those stories even when they get a little bit longer. Find books that have characters your kids love. Does your kid love Peppa Pig? There's books for that. Does your kid love Blippi? Blippi has books too. Even Miss Rachel has a new book. Bluey, Mickey Mouse, Elmo, they all have books. If your kid loves trucks, there's books about that for sure. Does your kid love rainbows? Cats? There's books for everything. Engage your child by asking them questions. When they're really little or they're still early talkers, you can engage them with simple questions like, "Where's the ball?" You know, they might be able to answer just by pointing, but that's going to engage them in the story. Reward them when they get it right or they're participating with eye contact and hugs and affection and all the attention that they know and want and love. Make it a game. Keep it going. When they get a little bit older, tune into the feelings of the characters and how they might be looking in their faces, right? Oh, what's that coming out of his eyes? He's crying. Oh, he's sad. Right? Or as they get a little bit older, even you can say, "Oh, he's standing right at the edge of the diving board at the pool. What do you think he's thinking about? What do you think he's planning on doing next?" Get them really thinking. Thanks for listening to How to Read So Your Kids Will Listen. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, Stories with Miss Monica, where you can find loads of great read-alouds for your kids.